I'm Joe Romano from Green Star Cooperative Market in Ithaca, New York.
Okay, and maybe you could tell me a little bit more about the Green Star Co-op.
Sure, we've been here since 1971. We were founded, in somebody's garage, I think. Basically, we had just grains at the time. It was just so the people in the community could get what they needed. A bunch of people, it was sort of like a little buying club. They got together, pooled their money so they could buy wholesale grains, mostly. And there were big bins of grains, garbage cans full of grains in people's garages. It was in the basement of a community center for a while. People called it the grain store, and that's where our name came from, Green Star,
Okay,
from Green Store.
great. What would you say your biggest impact in the local community is?
Our biggest impact in the local community is, I think, as a gathering, meeting place, a place for people to not only share, ideas around food and around community, but really, just around about anything. When I moved here 10 years ago. When I moved here, I walked into the co-op. I got back by the dairy case, and I said, "Okay, I can live here." So, and I think it's that way for a lot of people. I think it's a kind of people get a sense. I had a sense that this community would take care of me. I just got that. I think that's what people want at the bottom of a community if they live in a town like this, is that they want to know that, the town's there for them. It's a space that's going to hold them. And Green Star contributes to that, I think, in a great way. We're involved in so many things in the community. We're involved with, I can't walk through here. We're at the farmers market, and I can't walk through here without seeing, dozens and dozens of people I know and, who touch my life and whose lives I touch in all these different many different ways, and so it's co-op is really great for that. It's a strong, vital business. It's a $13 million business now. We have 150 employees. We are one of the largest, provider of jobs in the community, and we didn't come here. It's not like someone came and said, "Hey, this would be a great place to make a business." This grew up naturally out of the needs of the community, and that's the beautiful part of it, is that, it's really maintained that throughout in all our growth, and now we have 2 stores, and throughout all of that, we just are here for the community. We listen to what they want and what we want. I'm part of the community, and we all contribute to its growth and to making it the, kind of great place it is.
So we're here at the farmers market, and there's a lot of local growers and farmers. Are you doing anything at the co-op in regards to supporting local growers and farmers?
Oh, sure. We have dozens of initiatives. First of all, we go out and talk to the farmers. We have a group around here called NOFA, the Northeast Organic Farmers Association, and they have conferences and meetings all the time. And one thing we do is we go there and we talk to farmers about, we are a great resource for them. We're one of the largest markets in the area. So we talk to them about how they can best bring their stuff to market, and what our needs are, and what would be. We talk about, like, well, gee, we're getting an awful lot of broccoli. Maybe we might want to think about something else, or maybe we want to think about value added, or maybe we want to think about this. So we kind of help guide them toward better profits, for one thing. Not just at our store, but here at the market and wherever else. Another thing we do is we give them great pricing. We give preferential pricing and preferential placement as part of our bylaws to do so to local farms and to local producers. So that's another thing we do. And I'm here at the farmers market right now. I'm the marketing manager. People would question, "Gee, why would you meet this guy not at your store, but it's sort of a competitor?" Well, it's not. It's all part of a vital thing. This is our community, and for it to work, it's all got to grow. It's all got to work. All the restaurants have to work. We're actively trying to figure out, like, why some of the restaurants have failed during the recession and why other ones haven't, and what we could do to help. And things like that. And we're an organism. This town is an organism. It's part of a larger organism, our planet, and we really think of it that way, and our community thinks of it that way too. So
That was a great answer. So, I've been to a lot of communities and towns along the way here so far, and 2 places that are really impressive to me. One is Burlington, Vermont, and the other is actually here in Ithaca as well. And I really enjoy the fact that the people here have just a great sense of understanding of the importance of supporting your local community, local farmers, growers, etc. So in a lot of ways, for me, coming to towns like Ithaca, it's preaching to the choir. which is okay with me.
Hmm.
But in other towns, and a lot of the towns that I might experience moving forward too, these types of initiatives and practices aren't either understood or necessarily considered all that important. What would you say to someone who, at this point in time, doesn't take an active interest in supporting local community and the local farmers and growers?
Oh, I would tell them to watch businesses like us. Like I said, we're a $13 million business. Last year we were, an $11.5, $12 million business. We've grown through the recession. And the reason we've grown through the recession is we are really right down in the community. We are the community. And this works. What we're doing works. So what I would tell people is to watch us. And do any part of it you want. Do any part of it you can. We use wind energy. We use full spectrum lighting in our stores. We use all recycled paper. We do all the stuff that maybe you might think costs so much, and how on earth could you do that and make a profit? Well, we do. So, watch us, call us, talk to us. If you have any questions about how we do it, we'll be glad to tell you. We love to spread the word about how to operate a successful business, responsibly. When you operate this way, you get love from your community that you're just, as a business owner, you're going to know that that's priceless. If anything ever happened to us, we had a fire and we had to move, and we didn't have a truck. We never got a truck. We had a line of human beings from our old store to our new store who passed item by item, everything from the old store to the new store, when we had our fire. It was kind of an amazing thing to see. That's the kind of love we have in our community here.
Are you concerned with environmental or climate change?
Wow, sure, of course. It's terrifying. I watched a movie with my daughter, Al Gore's movie. My daughter's 12 now. I guess she was probably 10 or 11 when she watched it. I watched her pull a blanket over her head. I guess she was a bit younger, probably, but maybe a bit younger. Anyway, I watched her pull a blanket over her head. She stopped talking. My daughter never stops talking. And it wasn't until a day or day and a half later, I said, "So what about that movie you watched the other night?" He said, "Oh, the one about the planet burning up." And I'm gonna choke a little, because the thought that my kid has to live for fear that her planet isn't going to be there for her, that's mind-boggling. It's the first generation probably of kids that have had this concern. I grew up having to duck under the desk, for nuclear war, and that was bad enough. But they didn't really impress upon us that the whole planet was going to go. And that's what our kids are facing right now.